That's okay. Hey, fellow YouTubers, it's Kana. I'm out on the road right now. Michael's driving, so don't worry about that. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have someone driving or you know, to record for me. So, anyway, we had been out running errands. If you missed yesterday's short vlog, all day yesterday I was over at my friend Jess's house helping with her daughter Eris's room. She's been working on repainting the kids' room, and whenever she went to adjust some painter's tape, it tore off paint in huge chunks, and we decided that it needed to come off before we painted in there, because that was, otherwise you might run the risk of the new paint coming off as well. So we were working on that all day yesterday. That was fun. We still aren't quite finished, but she had to work today and I needed a break because I'm sore from yesterday. So as soon as she gets ready and she doesn't have to work, we will get back to working on that, and it'll be good. Michael and I went and hit Big Lots, got some snacks and stuff, because snacks and fall. If you don't shop Little Debbie's fall snacks, you're missing out. They've got some of the best. The Pumpkin Delight cookies remind me of a cookie that my great-grandmother used to make when she was still alive. She called them hermit cookies, but every hermit recipe I've ever read is not made the same way, and I can't find her original recipe. The recipe that my aunt gave me never comes out the same way, so I don't think it's quite right. But we will, I keep looking to try to see if I can find something that is similar. Those were some of my all-time favorite cookies in the whole world. My great-grandmother, oh my gosh, she was a cook. In fact, I remember making them as a kid and having to make them whenever my grandfather was out of town. He was a conductor for the railway, and so he'd be gone for like 3 or 4 days at a time. I'd have to make them while he was out of town, because otherwise he would snatch them up and eat them as fast as they came out of the oven. That's how good these things are. So, those are great. The pumpkin spice rolls are phenomenal. They're kind of like Swiss rolls, the chocolate Swiss rolls with the ice, the creamy filling. Those are very good. And then we just got, it's the first time I have found them, caramel apple oatmeal cream pies. So those looked phenomenal. I'm not really a huge fan of oatmeal cream pies because we had them like they were going out of style as children. But I do enjoy new flavors and trying new things, and so we're going to give those a whirl. Right now we're just out kind of driving around, honestly, to be out of the house for a little bit where it's quiet, because it's very frustrating, you know, with 5 children in the house and not able to enjoy some quiet time from time to time. So out and about. I think we're going to drive up here by Meta Park, and maybe we could even dip in by the botanical garden, and I could shoot the outside. I don't want to go in today because I'm hurting. That's the thing about fibro. You can get up and you can have a great day and you can work, and yesterday was a great day. I worked from about 11:15 in the morning, with maybe a 30-45 minute break here and there just to keep me going. I didn't overdo it, thankfully, but I did just keep working, and I didn't leave Jess's until 10 o'clock or so. So, you know, pretty exhausting. I got home, I uploaded the video that I recorded while I was at Jess's. I didn't want to have to bother her for her Wi-Fi information, so I just waited until I got home. That's why it was such a late upload last night. This will wait until we get home, because I'm almost out of data on my phone, and I don't want to use it trying to get this uploaded. That's what happens when you share data, you know. So, oh man, the lake level is very high right now. Oh my gosh. We've gotten some good rain recently, so it's nice and high. Oh man. There are times whenever it's not high, and then there are times whenever it seems really low, and then right now it's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Lots of people out at the park today. Our fountain going off over there. People fishing. Whenever I was a kid, we used to come out here and fish with my grandfather. Those are some good memories. I haven't been fishing in so long, I'm not sure if I'd remember how, but darn it, it's cool. I wonder if they have one of those kids fishing things going on today. They might, I don't know. Lots of people out here. And they have like tents and stuff, or canopies, bug nets, that sort of thing set up. So, a couple of little porta potties. I bet that's what's going on. And here we are at the Discovery Center, which is phenomenal. We should be going, I think, the 27th. It's going to be exciting. I'll take you guys along, of course. This right here is our helium monument. This is beautiful. Down at the base, it actually, there's numbers in a cordoned off area. It acts like a big sundial. And each one of those arms, the branches, they have time capsules, and each one is designed to be opened, designated to be opened at a certain time. The first one was opened in the mid-90s, I think.
I think we opened up 2 or 3 or...
The first one was opened in the mid-90s, and it was really cool. They had some phenomenal objects in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's in each other arm. So that's the helium monument. Really cool. It was not originally here. They flew it over from its original spot and placed it here. So that's pretty awesome. This is our new playground right here. Family friendly for disabilities. It's really awesome. Little splash pad area, which they don't typically have open after Labor Day, so kids out there trying to play in the water that's not active right now. And then here is my favorite part of Meta Park, my personal favorite park. I'm a gardener, as I'm sure I've mentioned a few times. But this is our botanical gardens area, and it is just gorgeous out here. They offer all kinds of things. I normally would love to go in, but I'm just hurting too bad to try to walk it. Oh, they've got it all fall themed. There's pumpkins all over the place. That's really cool. We need to come out here. And they have beautiful things. We've got a beautiful greenhouse. I took a picture of a hibiscus in there whenever I got my camera for the first time. It's just gorgeous. So, yeah, there's the greenhouse, and they do weddings, receptions, and things like that out here. You can rent out the facilities. It's fantastic. So, if it wasn't so expensive, we probably would have gotten married out here. They have some beautiful things. They have this whole mural of the canyon. Just really wonderful. So, that's one of my favorite places to go here in town. I'm going to get the window rolled back up here. Just really a beautiful place to be. This is where our hospitals are located. BSA, Baptist St. Anthony's, and Northwest Texas Hospital. They're both phenomenal hospitals. The men and women who are employed at these places really are just wonderful. Sometimes you have people that don't want to listen, and you have to kind of quarrel with them about what's going on. But I've learned that it's best to do it because that will really help. The back side of the greenhouse area, I don't know if you can see it there through the trees right there, so you can see how large it is. There's like a waterfall in there. It's really beautiful, and they've got so many fantastic things. So if you're ever here in Amarillo, you ever get the chance, I highly recommend the Botanical Gardens and the Discovery Center. They really do some fantastic things, and one of the reasons that we're really trying to go on Tuesday, the 27th, is my children have, the high school children have family night at the Discovery Center that night. And whenever they do family night through the schools, the whole family gets in for free. So that would be really cool. And they have one of their traveling exhibits, or the only one I know about right now, is a spy adventure type thing. And I am a huge fan of spy things, and that just sounds really awesome. Oh, they have they have the little fire truck cars thing out today. That's really cool. Yeah, it's got to be one of the children's fishing tourneys. Our parks and recreation people here are very phenomenal. They work very hard to make sure that they do family activities and children's activities throughout the year. And of course it's getting later in the year, so those will be dying down. But during the spring, summer, and early fall, late spring, summer, and early fall, they offer a variety of activities for the family. So just something to keep in mind around here. Some of those things do require money, but sometimes they have like family night, swim nights, where the whole family gets in for a certain amount at one of the public pools. It's really phenomenal, really wonderful stuff. You know, Amarillo, I complain about it a lot, but they really try. I'm really happy with our little town here, because to me it's a town. It will always be a town, even though it's growing all the time. We have our problems. Crime rates going up. We've had some issues with groups here, but for the most part, I do enjoy living here. Although it is a little bit hard if you are not, well, I'm just going to put it out there. If you're not Christian, it's very difficult sometimes to be here. But for the most part, it is a welcoming, accepting community, as long as, you know, you don't tout. Of course, I don't like to live in hiding, so I'm a pagan, for those of you who don't know. And so there are times that it's more difficult than others to tolerate living here. But I love our little town. I've moved away several times. I keep coming back. I think it's the draw of the landscape and the fact that my family's here, really, that keeps me coming back. My grandparents, my mother. Probably my grandparents more so, because they're getting older and I really worry about them a lot. That's one of the main reasons I don't want to leave, to be honest. So, you know, but it's home. It's where I was born. It's where I was raised. We have our problems, but it's home. I have rambled on for like almost 15 minutes now. I don't know how much longer I'm going to talk, because I'm kind of running out of things to say today. I'm really tired, and it's Saturday. I kind of want to go home and take a nap, but at the same time I don't want to go home because the kids are at home, and Joe's at home, and it's been loud today. Raven's been like me, you know, she gets a hair and she, like, decides to clean, and today she's got that hair, so. And she doesn't think anybody's going to listen to her, so she's not really good about giving good direction, so. Well, maybe? I don't know. We'll see about going home and taking a nap here in a few. It's green. We do have some beautiful architecture and a lot of great history here. Really, we do have some good golf courses, because we're driving next to one now. I don't golf, but I know a lot of people who do. I'm not a golfer. I never got into it. Putting I can do all day long. Putt. Yeah. Miniature golf. Yeah. I can't do full-size golf. I can't do grown-up golf. That requires a little bit more coordination than what I have with a what are those things called? Golf sticks. Clubs. Clubs, that's what they're called. I am not good with golf clubs. Oh, we're about to go down 67, what they call 6th Street, Route 66, old time Route 66, but this is not actually Route 66. This is 6th Street. Route 66, if you ever come here to Amarillo, is over on Amarillo Boulevard or Business I-40. So if you ever want to see the real Route 66 here in Amarillo, that's where you find it. A lot of people come through, they see the touristy areas, the Big Texan, Cadillac Ranch. They think that's Route 66, and it's not. Oh, here's a pretty car that's on the side of the road here. Ooh, nice. Hi. That's a pretty car. Okay, so, but there's a lot of great antique shops and restaurants to be enjoyed along this area. We have the Costume Castle down here towards the end, and it's a great little place, especially if you enjoy dressing up, or you got a costume party or something, you don't want to spend the money to get a costume, to buy one. They do rentals there. It's phenomenal. Blue Sage Pottery is a great place. Just a lot of great things out here. I can't complain. It is a fun place to be. You got your motorcyclers, some bars and stuff. I don't really care. I'm not a huge drinker. There's a haunted house here, 6th Street Massacre, that they'll start running here before long. The building that it's in is supposedly haunted. I don't know. There's the Costume Castle. I do have a talent agent here. I haven't really done anything through them. Everything I've done, I've either done on my own or whatever, because getting headshots done is just so darn expensive. But if you are looking for a good talent agent here in town, Anderson Model and Talent Agency is the way to go. Their website is www.texasfilm.com. They're phenomenal. So, just some things to keep in mind. And then back over here, this big building with the tall castle top on it, that is the Natatorium, the Nat. That place is supposed to be haunted too. Again, I don't know. I haven't been in there. But I've heard that you can hear like big band music sometimes and see ghostly people dancing across the floor. There is a sign on the side of the building that they used to paint over all the time, and it kept bleeding through. So, I don't know. I think that just has to do with paint, honestly, but that's my opinion. I think they finally got it painted over it real well and it's not coming back anymore, but I don't know. I can't see it from the side of the road. And I don't go that way too often. So, I love cars. I love just being around this area sometimes is great. I think Michael's slowing down to try to let people pass, because we are kind of going slow so that we can share this with y'all. Man, we're hitting the 20-minute mark already. Jeez. If y'all are still with me, down below, leave me a comment, okay? Say you haven't bored me to death yet or something. I don't know. We could try what Adam the Woo does, which is hashtag heck it, but I don't know. So if you're still with me, give this a like and leave us a comment down below. I am really gonna wrap this up soon because I really don't want to go too much longer. 21 minutes now. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Thanks for hanging out with me a little bit today while we've been driving around. I hope you folks have a wonderful Saturday. And again, if you've stuck with me this long, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Just takes a second. It's totally free. And you can enjoy my awesome content all the time. Anytime I upload, you can be notified. There's a notification thing that you can do and get notified anytime I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. It's Sparks Family Adventures. That'll help us get around and see more things. And I think that's going to do it for today. So we'll check you later. On to the next.